If you or someone in your life is dealing with a tailgating offense at the 15th District Court in Ann Arbor, you're not alone. It's very common, especially during the school year or the football season, for someone to be ticketed for various offenses. The most common offenses are an open container, a fake ID, urinating in public, or an MIP. Sometimes we see disorderly conduct, we see littering, but those are the most common offenses. The common thread on all of these type of cases is that my clients are not criminals. They're not bad people. A lot of times they're students, they're residents of Ann Arbor, they're alum from out of town, they're simply there to have a good time, or they're going out for the evening with friends and a police officer at some point gets involved in your life. And what I tell my clients is that let's look at the case from outside of the box. My clients agree that an open container, having a fake ID, urinating in public, or a minor drinking are laws that are beneficial to society. And there may be some disagreement with some of them, but ultimately there are laws in the book that are supposed to keep our community more civil. But clients are charged with these offenses many times, and it's okay, well, I'm in this position, I don't want those consequences that are on the books. And the good news is that because you're a good-natured person, a hard worker, a student, or someone who has a good job, the ultimate penalty and outcome doesn't need to be having a misdemeanor on your record. It doesn't mean being on probation. It doesn't mean a life-altering outcome. What it means is taking a step back, realizing that that situation you're in broke the law, but that situation does not define you. It was an isolated moment in time. We need to focus on your past and your future and what we can do in the present in order to accomplish our goal. The 15th District Court and the prosecutors are very open to someone who leads with empathy, to someone who has a growth mindset, who says, yes, in that moment, I didn't use good judgment, but I'm a lot more than that. That's not the impression that I want to provide the court or the prosecutor. I'd like to provide a true impression. So for the last decade, I've had a lot of success in sharing my client's real story, to tell the prosecutor and the judge who my client really is, and to give them the tools in order for them to tell their story, to show their progress, to put some skin in the game, and ultimately have the case dismissed, reduced, or an outcome that doesn't leave you with a criminal record. So if you're watching this video and you or someone in your life is charged with one of these offenses in Ann Arbor, I'd recommend calling me or emailing me. I'm going to ask for the ticket. I'm going to ask information about age, past criminal history, ask if you're a student, where you live. Just gather some basic information to give me the opportunity to put the best plan in place. If we work together, I'm going to have you start a couple of proactive steps. We're going to talk about what a growth mindset is. We're going to talk about using this case as an opportunity to learn a bit about ourselves and our environment, how to go forward and still have a good time, still go to football games, but in a way that you don't get in trouble again. There's plenty of ways to have fun, to enjoy your night, enjoy your day, but just to be careful about your environment. The police, the prosecutor, and judge, they don't think you're a bad person, but if you have a criminal record, those who see that in the future won't understand the context. They won't understand that fraudulent documents is actually a fake ID to bar. They don't understand that urinating in public is peeing in a bush. They don't understand what an open container is necessarily. They may not know that you're at a football game walking down the street with a Solo cup. They may think you're driving a car and you have alcohol in your car. There's no context when it's black and white on a criminal history. So our goal is that that never becomes an issue for you. Our goal is that you don't have a criminal record from these offenses.